Oh, hi, hello, Internet. I was just finishing up a last bit of candy that I got from Halloween. Not from trick-or-treating myself, but beating the shit out of little children and stealing their candy. I've also been playing Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi for the Xbox 360 because it's a really cool game and I get to create my own character in it. I like to use the Spirit Bomb because that's the ability that Goku uses. Well, it has come to my attention that a lot of people on the internet believe that, or my haters or whatever, believe that I'm not really from the future. Well, I can prove that conclusively that I am from the future by predicting something that will happen in approximately 1 week's time. Give or take. It might mean 3 days, might be 5 days, but at least from here to 7 days from now, there will be an individual, a troll buster, who will come to the troll busters and will wield this weapon, this very weapon. I cannot remember his name because it's been many of a century, but I know that one of the troll busters will wield this very weapon and will use it to strike down a very powerful troll. Now, that should prove, if someone does in fact wield this weapon, that should prove conclusively that I am from the future. And that my tale of coming from the future and back to the past to play shitty games that suck ass, but also so I can right the wrongs of the unknown Autobot becoming the leader of the Troll Busters. I feel like I should explain some of my backstory at this particular moment in time because I was a little bit vague. Here is more or less the story of what happens. What happens is when approximately 10 years after the unknown Autobot takes control of the Troll Busters, he and Sean Strife will have a falling out. Basically, Sean Strife will realize that the unknown Autobot has become far too much more powerful and has ruling with an iron fist and has too much power for his own good. So he tries to persuade him and says, "Hey, listen, you're going around, abusing your power." So they fight, but unfortunately, Sean Strife dies that day. So, in unknown Autobot's tyrannical with his tyrannical iron fist, he goes around and he tries to destroy all of the trolls. The last few remaining trolls goes to Kristen Weston Chandler's videos as a safe haven. However, the unknown Autobot sees this as a threat, so he goes and he attacks Chris Chan, and he electrocutes him. However, this electrocution technique actually proves to better Chris Chan because it fixes his corrupted mind and gives him super intelligence. He is the individual that has trained me in my powers and laser cannon weaponry and all my technology. In fact, if it wasn't for him, I would have been destroyed because you see, the Kamehameha wave that the unknown Autobot shot at Chris Chan was deflected by Chris Chan, the future version of Kristen Weston Chandler, with the enhanced mind. Basically, he kind of looks like future Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. And then I saw, the unknown, I saw future Chris Chan die, and then I was like, no! And then that's how I became Captain Crazy. I powered up, and then all of a sudden I have a laser beam eye and a laser cannon and laser beams right up in your butt and all that jazz. So then I go to this girl that has navy blue hair, and she says I have a time machine. So I went into that time machine, and now I'm here, and now I must fight against the unknown Autobot because that's what I do. And that's who I am, and I will acquire the powers that I need to go back into the future and fight Imperfect Cell from Dragon Ball Z. I mean, the Unknown Autobot. I'm sorry, I'm getting Dragon Ball Z mixed up with the current situation because I'm pretty much basing this entire plotline based on, the future Trunks timeline or whatever. Not really, wink. So anyway, remember, kids, in 1 week's time, one individual will wield this weapon. One troll buster will wield this weapon, and that person will strike down a very powerful troll. I cannot remember any more details because, unfortunately, when I traveled from the future back to the past, some of my memories were scrambled because right before I went back to the past, the Unknown Autobot shot a laser beam at my time machine capsule, and it screwed with my memories a little bit. So I only remember in short bursts, and sometimes I remember something spontaneously, and sometimes I forget it. So that's why if I'm talking and I don't make any sense, that's why. It's not because I'm trying to be a troll or anything. It's just because the time travel jazz and all that stuff. That's why. Etc. Whatever. Anyway, so remember, in 1 week's time, someone will wield this weapon. That's what you need to remember. This will prove that I am in fact from the future. The future of future Trunks' timeline. Because Dragon Ball Z is a really cool show. And I fancy myself to be kind of like Goku. Yeah, Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Oh yeah, Dragon Ball Z is awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna zoom into my nose now. Yeah, look at my nose. Zoom into my nostril. Yeah, you're looking inside my nose now. Yeah, you like my nose.